Peace. So we are still moving forward in Scorpio season. Scorpio being ruled by the planet Pluto, which is the planet of rebirths and transformation. And Scorpio is also in the 8th house, ruling shared finances, intimacy, death, rebirth, and also transformation as well. Scorpios are fixed signs, so they can be stubborn. And Scorpios really don't like listening to other people. Like, they don't like being told what to do, but they do take your thoughts into consideration. Unlike other fixed signs, they may actually incorporate what you say. They just may not admit to it right away that they actually used your advice. Scorpios are very passionate and they can be very flirtatious, but super loyal people when it comes to friends and family. Scorpios are very, they can be very thoughtful, but on the unhealed side, they can be resentful and vengeful if pushed to that point. Also, because they are so charismatic, they have like this natural ability to get to know other people, and people feeling like they know them without actually knowing them. They're very good at holding secrets. Scorpios tend to know everybody's business, and no one knows anything about Scorpio. And Scorpio is always around for drama, even though they're not the ones interacting with the drama, but for some reason they always know what's going on. And to be honest, Scorpio's energy is the energy of transformation and deaths. So Scorpio brings about change. So I feel like that's why Scorpio is always around when something happens, because it brings out the drama, it brings out the change, it brings out the necessary energy for something to shift. Now, if you have heavy Scorpio placements, I have 3 crystals that can help you heal as you're going on with your journey, healing journey, self-actualization journey, shadow work, etc. So this first crystal is malachite. Malachite heals the heart chakra, and it's like a beautiful, like deep green crystal, and it has like stripes. This helps Scorpio brings down their walls and be more vulnerable with people that they are trying to be friends with or trying to be in like more romantic relationships with. Scorpio does not like to be figured out. They don't like to be figured out. And so when people start to slowly figure them out, they might back up a little bit because they're like, well, wait a minute. Like, I don't want you to know me. I'm supposed to be mysterious and secretive. You're not supposed to really know me for real. I don't want you to know my moves. I don't want you to know my secrets. And Scorpio, they don't want people to know them, even the good things about them, which is really weird. Like, you would think they would not want people to know like their past traumas or the things that, I guess the negative things about them or their shadow traits, but they don't want you to know anything, because Scorpios, they trust hard when they really fall for somebody or when they really consider somebody a friend. So their trust issues come to the surface when they start to actually feel for somebody, and then it takes them a little bit to actually fully trust that person. And once you kill a Scorpio's trust, like, even if they give you a second chance, they're giving you a second chance for a reason, for a purpose. And trust me, it's not love. It's either they need something, or they want to get back at you, or it's some other purpose other than they care about you and love you. Trust me, like, once you ruin the trust with a Scorpio, it's a wrap. But malachite allows them to actually engage in being more open and willing to try again, or to just open up to the person that they're with. Because if you really love and care about somebody, you have to give them the space to love you back. You have to allow them to get to know you so they can do the things you need them to do. If they don't know you, then they can't give you the love and the things that you want in a relationship. So Scorpio, you can't be mad if you're not getting what you want, if you're not allowing the person to get to know you, or allowing them to at least know your love languages and, you know, what makes you tick. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, Scorpio, once you ruin the trust, it's a wrap. So this next crystal, smoky quartz, it allows Scorpio to let go of resentment, and it allows them to resolve their emotions. Scorpios can be vindictive, and they don't do it right away. That is the thing. That's why people think Scorpios are patient, and they're actually not as patient as you think. They are waiting for the right time. Scorpios are very observant, and they like to get all of the facts, all of the details before they react. And that's not even to do something wrong or bad to someone. That's just in general. When you meet a Scorpio initially, it's hard to really get to know them for real, because they're trying to see if it's safe to open up to you or not. So the smoky quartz allows them to just let go of any animosity that you have with somebody, or to just let go any lingering feelings, especially if you're not going to see that person again, or if you already decided to let it go. Just let it go. Like, you don't have to get them back. You don't have to make their life miserable. I put a little like asterisk at the top of that because there are some circumstances, but I probably shouldn't be saying that. But sometimes I really feel like people be playing for real. But I'm sorry, I digress. For the most part, you don't need your lick back. Things will get handled, whether it needs to be something legal or, whoever did whatever will eventually feel that shit later. So you kind of got to just let it go and, let God, let your ancestors, or let whoever your higher power is in your life just handle that for you and just move on. And so smoky quartz, like I said, it levels your emotions and it allows you to get rid of resentment. Smoky quartz, by the way, heals the root chakra, and it also helps with anxiety, it helps with fear, and it helps with sleep. So if you have a hard time staying asleep due to anxiety and fear, that is a good crystal to have as well. So the last crystal is labradorite. Labradorite heals the third eye and the crown chakra, and it allows Scorpio to be okay with revealing the truths about themselves clearly, and not in a mysterious riddle kind of way, but actually be straight up with how they feel about something, or just to be them authentic selves in general. Scorpio likes to hide who they really are, even with people that they love and care about, as I said before. So this allows them to be more comfortable with who they are, with whoever they're with. I'll put it this way, it allows them to be comfortable with the person that they want to be around, because anybody else, Scorpio's not going to care about revealing themselves to just some random person. But if it's a person that they actually want to engage with on a normal basis, this crystal, labradorite, helps them open up more and just be their authentic selves and just be okay even with the shadowy sides of themselves. Labradorite helps with mental clarity, and it helps just with overall peace. Scorpios, like I said before, is a fixed sign, but they can be very emotional. And so this is good to keep their emotions in check and to allow them to handle situations without getting too emotional, without getting too overstimulated, because when they do, Scorpios, like I said, can get very mean and very vindictive, and they're trying to figure out how to get their lick back. This keeps them mentally clear and not allow their emotions to override the main plot of whatever is going on, not to allow it to ruin maybe their money, a job, a friendship, or just something important. It allows them to really think clear about their decisions before they make them. Because again, they can get really emotional, and you would never know that they're really emotional about something. You would just know one day that you're no longer friends with them, or that you're no longer dating them, or that they have left the job and know they're not coming back.